Samuel. Yes, Samuel, good evening. So because the class is not going to be long, it's just for 40 minutes. So I couldn't wait for people to join in because at the end, recording will be available. So immediately it was 8 o'clock, I just started up. So if you have missed any parts, maybe when I send in the recording, so you can just like just use the recording to catch up. So nothing has been said too long, so you are still on the right track. So I'm just trying to explain the use of variable and how you use it to calculate in calculation. So what this is going to return is any of this. So what I wanted to return is some of this calculation that I've done here. I've done a calculation using this variable total. I've also done a calculation using this calc. So all of this we might not be able to cover in just 40 minutes, or have just 40 minutes. So we've also done something here. We also calculate operating income, and this is operating income. Of course, you know that operating income is going to be your revenue minus cost and minus expenses. So we've also calculated cost. Yes, cost is another thing we've calculated here. And we've also used another function here, related. And we also use relationship. So the reason why we use relationship here is just because if you look at the relationship pan, look at it, uh, there is a relationship between account and revenue, but one of these relationship is not active. So if I click on this, if I right click on this and look at properties, you see that it is inactive because make relationship active. You want to make it active. So we don't want to make this one an active relationship. So that is why it is dotted. And if you don't make it an active relationship, there won't be any cross filtering between this table and this table. So because of that, this table cannot comfortably filter this other table. So what it means is that information that is here you cannot extract information from the revenue table using the account table. So for you to make that, for you to use the inactive relationship, you have to also refer to it using use relationship in your account. So in this DAX function or this measure, so I'm making reference to account ID, and I'm also making reference to costs account ID. So in this table, we look at it, we have account ID under account. We also have revenue cost account ID. So that is what you have here. You have revenue cost account ID and account ID. So that is the relationship. So a lot of these measures, of course, we may not be able to explain in just 40 minutes class. So I will advise you, if you want to get to know how to use all of these measures effectively, maybe you just do a personal study, or you can seek assistance. We are ready to help. But of course, we want people's commitment in terms of uh, of 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 seriousness, and what can make people to be serious is when they make financial commitment. Because look at today's free class, nobody is showing up. But if people are paid for this, of course, a lot of people will definitely show up. So our free class is intense and it's practical, fully practical based. So we give you a lot of things to do that at the end of 6 weeks, you can beat your chest that yet you have gained a lot and you can do a lot of this that is here. So there's nothing here that is new that you cannot do within the 6-month period that we'll promise. So this and this is just one of those things. So this is just continuation of what we've been using for the free classes. And if you look at it, this is just a compilation of all the measures created in this workbook. So today is actually talking about Power BI service. So Power BI have we have three, let me say, Power BI is a 3-in-1 tool. 3 tools working together as one. So, having said that, we have the Power BI desktop, which is the application you can see on the screen. The one I'm turning to, the one I'm using presently. That's the Power BI desktop. Okay. So you have the Power BI desktop. So that's the one you see. That's the Power BI desktop. We have the desktop. We have the service. We have the mobile. So the gist of it is you use Power BI desktop, which is this, to create your visualization. You can as well do it on Power BI service. You use Power BI, you use this to create your report. You publish it into Power BI service for sharing with your colleague in the office or anybody that is a consumer of the report. So those people can as well view the report on the go on their phone using the Power BI mobile. So you can try this out. You can download the Power BI app after this class, or after listening to this class, you can just try download the Power BI app. Okay, so let me just quickly hold on. So let me share this screen. Okay, so on this screen, what you can see is this report that has been built. So what I want to do is to quickly publish this report to the cloud. So publishing it to the cloud is going to make it available for anybody who is going to use this report. So, and the function to do that is what you have here. This is something you can use to publish your report, this. So use that to publish your reports. So you use that one to publish your reports. Let me just show you. Okay. Okay, so this is for publishing a report. When you have created your report and you want to publish to the cloud, you use this to publish your report. So of course, these are different sources you can connect your data to. And your Power BI tool, then this is a list of all the recent sources. This is showing you transformation you can do. If you want to call on the Power Query editor, this is for you to refresh your query. Of course, these are some of the insert tools, visuals, these are measures. Of course, we might not be able to cover all of this in just 40 minutes. I'm just trying to introduce you to so many things here. This is visualization, so you can as well get more visual from the, you can as well come here to get more visuals. You can still get more visuals. So you can get more visuals from the App Store. So visualizations are present there for you to use. So let me just quickly erase what I have here. And I'm coming back here, and if I publish this to Power BI to the cloud, all I need to do is to just click on this. So immediately I click on this, because I'm signing, you can see I'm signing here. This is my name. So if I sign out, ask me for, of course, I need to save first before I can publish. So if I sign out, it asks me to sign in. So let me quickly sign out so that you see how that is going to be. Let me say sign with a different account. Let me just sign out from here. So you can see that I'm not signing presently. So for me to publish to the cloud, I must sign in. So it will ask for my email address. So it is compulsory that you have to sign in before you can publish the information to Power BI service. So I I want to quickly say, let me try this training at Vistvine tc.com. Okay, so let me continue. So it's going to ask for my password as well. Ask for the password. Oh, so Mr. Samuel, while that is loading, how are you doing? Welcome to class. Just because of the time, so I want to manage everything and squeeze it within 40 minutes because I also have some other engagement after the time allotted for this class. So how are you doing? Have you used Power BI before? You can use the chat or you can unmute yourself to talk to me. So have you used Power BI before, or is it your first time? Are you new to Power BI? So you can see it's bringing out the dialog box for me to sign in. So I'm going to quickly sign in with my password. So once I sign in, this should be pushed to the cloud. Of course, protect account, asking for so many things. If this account is not going to respond, I'm just going to publish to another account. So, okay, keep me safe. Oh. Okay, let me see what the message is so I know what to do here. So you can't go this here. Okay, let me quickly go on the internet and try to resolve that. It's giving me a code that I need to write. Or on the other hand, let me use another account. So let me use another account. So this I'm going to use. So okay, so let me use this one. Okay, so while this is loading, you can see that I'm signing already. So let me now publish and I'll put it on my workspace. So there are different things. There are workspaces for yourself, and there are workspaces where you create to share reports for a particular purpose. So these are workspaces that have been created just for these particular purposes. So now my workspace is personal to me. So I'm going to send this to my workspace. So in my workspace, all the things there are personal to you. Only you can see what you have on your workspace. So you can as well create workspaces. So when this thing finish publishing to the cloud, it will give us another option where we can generate quick insights. So what we call quick insights, you can get quick insights. So I'm going to click on this now to click to quickly generate insights. What that means is that Power BI on the cloud have an inbuilt machine learning algorithm that can help you to analyze your data, to look through your data set and try to discover pattern in your data set. Try to discover things that you could not easily detect by just mere analyzing your data. So you can see that even when I have analyzed the data, there are some things here now that is popping up. See correlation, there's a correlation between sales person ID and order number. You can see this food account for majority of quantity units item. You can see this kind of beautiful insights that has been generated. So you can see the correlation amount is trending upward. You can see that that is also possible. You can see different kind of things that the engine has automatically detected. And if you want all of this, if you want to use any of this, if you find any of these very useful, so what you do is to click on it and pin it to your dashboard. So what you do is to click on this and just pin to your dashboard. So it asks you that, do you want to pin to an existing dashboard or to a new dashboard? So now, because I don't want to add it to an existing dashboard, I want to quickly create a new dashboard and give it a name. I just give it a name and call it income dashboard. So I'll just call it income dashboard. So I call this one income dashboard and I pin into that dashboard. Not only this, if I want to create a home view, of course, we can't do that within this class. So if I want to also do some other things, like also get some other visualization that I feel like they makes a lot of sense. So I click on this. Now you see that I have some existing dashboard. You can see all of this dashboard I've created before. So now I also have the new dashboard that I created as part of it, income dashboard. So I add that to the income dashboard. So I also have this visualization that I feel is important. This has to do with outliers, saying that there are outliers when it comes to this. You can see saying that this one has an outlier. This one's standing out from the crowd. So you can as well just pin that to your visual as well. So let me exit the focus mode and pin this to my visualization or to my dashboard. I look for the dashboard, the income dashboard, and I pin it to that dashboard. So now I have like 3 dashboard or 3 items on my dashboard. So what I would do is that I can go to dashboard, or let me pin another one. So after the last one, I can then go to dashboard. So I click on this as well. I come here and click on income dashboard, click on pin to dashboard. I want to go to the dashboard and see what the dashboard looks like. So you can see the dashboard that I have just created now. And it's good, right? It makes sense. This is on the cloud. So what I want to do is to add or edit dashboard so I can add some other things to it. So for example, let me add a tile to it. So let me add a tile to it. So adding the tile to it, I can add a YouTube video to this dashboard. So I can copy the URL for that YouTube. So you're saying video URL, where I can just go to YouTube and say that this is about income. So I can say, okay, YouTube, give me some videos about income so that people can maybe further study, can look at things that have to do with income. So I just go to YouTube and ask YouTube, give me income, anything that has to do with income. So income statements, okay, maybe something that explains income statement. You can see income statement. This is a YouTube video about it. So what I will do is I will just copy link address, come back to my Power BI service, which is this. So I copy and paste the URL here, and I have that. So I give it a name. I give it a very descriptive name and say this is use display title. So I call it income. So I just give it a name, income. So I think I will leave every other thing and just also copy this and put the URL here. Set link. Okay, no, that's fine. That's fine. So that's fine. So what happened is you can see the YouTube video here. So if I click on this, it will play while on the dashboard. So you can see. So that is one thing you can do. You can as well add tile as well. You can add something else. You can add image. You can add a web content. So you can add text box. So, well, of course, in our intensive class, we're going to demonstrate how to do this, how to even add content from your own website to this. That's so. You can also see that that the dashboard is fine. You can do subscription as well. So you can make subscription. This is available for Pro because I'm not on Pro. This is not going to be available for me. What subscription is all about is that you are saying that on a periodic basis, maybe after 3, 4, 5 hours, there should be an automatic email to you telling you what the status of this report is. So you must have also set that the report should be refreshed at a period at a specified interval, so that whenever the email is sent to you, it's going to be the most recent data set. You understand? So, oh, that's that about this. So that's that about this dashboard. So I'm going back to the report. You remember? So what I would do is to, so I don't want to give you feedback now. So I'm going to go to where the report is. So the report is usually class. Let me know what the name of the report is. This is, okay, so my report name is classwork 2. So I'm also going to classwork 2. Oh, while I'm here. So let me be sure I'm sharing the right screen. Okay. Okay, so classwork 2. So this is it. So I'm gonna go there and see classwork 2. You can see this was created today. So I'm gonna click on this, and so you can see the report. This is the same report we saw when we were using the desktop version. So there are so many things you can do here. First, you can export your report to PowerPoint, because sometimes you want to present your report and you want it in PowerPoint format, and you cannot save this as PowerPoint. You cannot send this to people because they don't have Power BI to install, how to read the file. So you want to share with them, you need to convert to a PowerPoint file, and that is what I'm doing presently. And that is going to convert all the pages to PowerPoint. So you can also share your report. You can embed your report on the web. Of course, we're going to do this in our intensive class. You can generate a QR code, and whenever anybody sees the report, all he needs to do is just to open the mobile app, open Power BI mobile app, and use it to scan the QR code, and the report will display. You can also add a comment to the report. So this is available for Pro only. So I can make a comment and say so, and so. I can just say at John. You understand? So you can see names of people in my organization. So I can say John Omoshule. So you can see me. So what it's saying is I can send something to John. Say, John, please quickly do. I just say, John, please take a look at these reports again. So I post it. Immediately I post it, this is going to go to John. That means John will get an email that he needs to look at this report. So let's look. Let me see if John will actually get an email. So let me open John's email account to see if he will get that same email telling him what to do. So let's see, April, this month. So let me open Teams for John or Outlook so that I will see if that email has arrived in my own email address. So apart from that, you can see the PowerPoint file has been downloaded. So let me quickly open it. So this is the PowerPoint file. You can see it opening. So once it's open now, I'm going to show you how it looks like on PowerPoint. So let me quickly see that. Okay, so you can see on the screen, you can see that the PowerPoint has been opened, and this is what you have. So this is what you have. So you can just edit, make it available. So you can have the link as well. You can see there's the link to the report, and the report is coming in form of a PowerPoint presentation. But the disadvantage about this is that it is not editable. So it's best for you to create a report with Power BI and finish everything with Power BI. Once you export it into PowerPoint, it becomes uneditable. So you can see that this is highly not editable. It is not editable at all. Look at it. So, but the report is also showing a very nice visual here. So this is fine. So, okay, so let me also share my other screen. Where's my cloud? Okay, this is it. So share this. So while on this screen, so you can see that I've passed a comment and I open Outlook. So let me see. Let me try to open that Outlook while it is opening. I'm going to quickly do other things. So what I did was a comment. You can do subscription, and subscription is for the pro version. I don't have the pro license, so I will not be able to do a subscription for this class. So subscription will be meant for the paid class. So if you make yourself available for the paid class, of course, we're going to demonstrate how to make subscription, how to set alerts. If, for example, you have a defined threshold, maybe you don't want your daily loss to be more than maybe 200,000. You can set alert that whenever your loss is more than 200,000, it should send you an email. You understand? You can also make subscription is different from alert in that subscription doesn't have a threshold. Subscription is based on time, while alert is based on specified threshold or targets that you have defined, that you have predefined. So while the Outlook is opening up so that you can see the comment I have passed, so you can also see that I can create a workspace. So while on the workspace, I can create my own workspace, and that is also available for Pro. So we use the Pro license to teach in our normal class. Of course, we're going to display for you how to do this. We're also going to show you how to build an app. This is very important. We're going to show you how to build an app, how to get app from the App Store and use it. These are different apps built by people. So you can see different app built by people. This is COVID analysis app. So let me just open one of these. Let me open the COVID analysis app, and so that you can see that for yourself. This is something you can actually build with from your own report. So I should get it. So if I click get it now and asking for my credential, that's fine, region. So just say, okay, so let me just, so this is asking for, oh, something is hidden for me to just click OK. So that is not coming up. It's not responding. So I'm going to leave it like that. And my Outlook tool is not responding. So that is just that about app. So if you want to build an app, of course, we're going to teach you how to build an app. You can also see something like this. So if you want to create a report, if you want to, you can use this Power BI service to actually create result report. So you can click on data, you can import data and paste it manually, or you can pick a public data set. So for example, if somebody has published a data set and the person has done the cleaning, maybe the person has cleaned up the data set and all the like. So all I need to do is I want to work with the data set that the person has cleaned up. So all I need to do is to click on that data set and create. Because at the point you are sharing your report with anybody, the report is going to come with the report and the data set. Look at it. For example, this same data was what we used to build our visualization, right? Now the visualization is gone because I'm talking about the report only. Look at all the things I have done, all the energy, all the work I have done is here. So if you cannot do your data model, if you cannot build data model, you can have somebody in your organization to build your data model and share with everybody, then everybody can now use that data model to build visualization. So if you look at it now, these are the different kind of so as you can see, these are the different kinds of uh, of of measures that I've created before, and you can see them here in this report. So that is very important for people that doesn't know how to build a model. So you can partner with people to build your model for you, and you use it for your analysis. So there are other things that you can do here. So if you want to make this look like the desktop proper, which is it already? So you can see analysis, your filtering is here, your visualization. So if you want to create visualization, you can as well do that. So if you look at it, if I do want to create the same waterfall that I have in there before, I can create that. I can look at the months. So I can come to date and pick the month name. And okay, I have the month name and operating income. So let me create operating income per month. So you can see that I have this here. So lovely, right? So you can as well create other things. You can create other things. You create a report on Power BI desktop and publish to Power BI service, or you can create your report on Power BI service without even the need to open Power BI desktop at all. So let me try to open my Outlook again so that I will show you the alerts. I should have gotten a comment because I commented on that report. I think I should have gotten something in my email. So that's what I'm trying to open Outlook so that you can see that for yourself before I call it a day, because this is to be brief. So I can ask questions. That is the power of the wonderful thing Power BI can do. You can ask questions. So you can say that what is the total, let me see. I can ask a question and say, give me what is the total revenue in January. So you can see total revenue in January dates, count of revenue. Okay, so that is not giving me a report, a result. January other months. So let me pick other months. Okay, let me just say total revenue. So I should have a result. Look at it. This is total revenue. So this should be equals to the total revenue I have on my report here. Revenue. So let me share the screen with you and so that you can see it. You can see that total revenue here. Total revenue here is 9681, And if I go back to the cloud, that is the same thing I will see. Can you see 968? So this is telling you that you can ask questions. You can say that total expenses. You can see total expenses if you look at it, and this is just by typing in questions, just typing in questions, you get. So you can see that. And my Outlook has refused to open up. So you're going to pardon me for this. So there's no way I can force it to open. So I'm just going to leave it like that, and I have just 2 minutes. So in the remaining 2 minutes, I just want to let you know that learning comes with determination. And determination that you make today, the sacrifice that you make today will pay off later. I give you a typical example of myself. I started learning Power BI over 2 years ago. And today I have people pay me to do stuff for them on Power BI. You understand? So I've earned a lot from the investment, from the sacrifice I made 2 years ago. So you can also start to make that sacrifice today by just going through a course or going through a class that will teach you all you need to know within a space, within a short period of time, and an opportunity that will also give you the avenue for after class support, and also we continue to help you in our community, because we have a community we are building of people who has gone through our program. You understand? So it is very important that you get yourself equipped, because this age we are in now is the age where you need to know how to do stuff yourself. You don't just rely on the fact that people will help you do things. You need to know how to do things yourself. And in order to know how to do things yourself, you need to make the sacrifice. In order to make the sacrifice, you need to dedicate time for it. So dedication and time commitment is very important towards you achieving anything. Any big dream doesn't come cheap. It comes with a lot of challenges. So if you see people prospering today, they've gone through a lot in the secret that people will not see. But when they begin to prosper, people begin to wonder, how has it done it? So I'm exploring you. I'm telling you now to make the sacrifice. So it doesn't cost us anything to teach all of this for free. I call a class today, 15 people showed interest for the class, you understand? And nobody showed up to attend the class. So if we are doing something free, you understand, and you know that you don't have a thing at stake, in as much as we want to help people to learn these things, we want to help people to develop themselves, you understand? But at the same time, we want your commitment. And it is because it is sometimes your monetary commitment will give you that zeal to learn something. So if you have made a commitment somewhere, my money must not waste, then I will go for it. You understand? Just an example. I call a free class today, nobody showed up. So if we continue to do this for free, trying to help people, at the end of the day, of course, we will not see people commitment. Our objective is not to make money. I continue to say it. What we are charging for this is not enough for the running expenses, because we have to subscribe to Zoom, because we don't use this free account. We subscribe to Zoom. We have to pay for internet. Of course, sometimes if there's no electricity, we have to make electricity available to make the classes happen. You understand? So in as much as we are zealous and we want people to learn these things, we also want people to also have a stake in it, so that they have a sense of, like, I know I actually put in something to this, I must get in something out of it. Thank you so much. The recording will be available for you for your use. And see you in our main class. That is where the main things happen. All the things you see here don't happen in the free classes. They happen in the main class. So I will beg you to just pick interest. You can contact me, or you can go through our website, or you can go to the Telegram, contact me, or to get started. Thank you so much and have a wonderful evening. Bye-bye.